Comic-Con 2017 has just released a new trailer for Game of Thrones. I'm excited, are you? So let's break it down. Now, since this trailer wasn't released officially by HBO or Game of Thrones, I will not do a frame-by-frame breakdown. Instead, I will take the pictures that are different that we haven't seen before, and I will give you my thoughts on all those. We get a good overhead shot of Cersei in the throne room, and she says the Mad King's daughter will destroy the realm. We must join together if we are going to stop her. And when she says that, we know we have a picture of Randyll Tarly right after that. Now, we know the Tarlys are bannermen of the Tyrells. The fact that they're here with Cersei Lannister has to mean that they're going to flip on the Tyrells. And I'm going to assume that that is Dickon Tarly standing next to Randyll Tarly. I can't see it being anyone else. Maybe they recasted the actor to make him older, but that's who I'm going to assume is standing next to him. And it looks like these snakes in the grass, these Tarlys, are just trying to become some up-jump lords. Also, I will say that's a pretty big sword in the back of Dickon. Could that be Heartsbane? And we know that Sam took it from him last year, but somehow could they have retrieved it? I mean, that's a stretch, I'm sure. It probably isn't Heartsbane, but we'll see what happens in the show. Next, we hear Jon Snow say, "We can't defeat the Night King's army on our own. Daenerys has dragon fire." So this is interesting to me. First off, we see the training montage where he's got the little kids training, shooting bows and arrows. So it's all hands on deck for this war. That's what it's basically going to be. As Lady Mormont said, it doesn't matter how old you are, everybody's going to have to fight or everyone's going to have to die. Next, he calls Daenerys by name, and he says he's not just going there for dragon glass, he's going there for dragon fire also. So he believes right off the bat that she does have dragons, and he wants to use those dragons to fight the White Walkers. Next, we see a picture of Euron Greyjoy being cheered by the people of King's Landing. And we could see, if you look at both hands, he has two ropes in them, and I don't think that they're just ropes. They look like type of leashes. So I think he's holding in at least two prisoners right there, and that will be the gifts for Cersei Lannister, the two prisoners that he has right there. Maybe there's more, but right here from what I'm seeing, it looks like two leashes, two people. Now we see right after that Euron bowing before Cersei while she's by the Iron Throne. So maybe the man's going to get what he wants. If he does, that'd be great for me because I predicted it. But that's what it seems like is going on here. You get Peter Baelish using his pedophile voice talking to Sansa, and he says, "Everybody's your enemy. Everybody's your friend. Everything is happening all at once," or something along those lines. I can't stand when he uses that voice, but that's basically what the dude is saying. Once again, we see Euron Greyjoy. This is probably right before he bows before Cersei. And then we see a picture of Jorah Mormont. I don't know if he's cured or not, but goddamn, he can't be touching people with those fingers, man. Stop touching everything, Jorah. Keep your hands to yourself. We get Jaime making out with Cersei. Oof. And then we get Lady Mormont telling Jon Snow that winter is here, you're great. So this must be later on in the season. We see a couple of people arriving at Dragonstone. Most likely that's Jon Snow. And then we see Melisandre with Varys at Dragonstone. And not only do we see Varys with Melisandre at Dragonstone, we see a meeting between Melisandre and Dany at Dragonstone. It looks like Melisandre's back is towards the throne and Dany is approaching the throne. So it must be some type of situation where she's in the throne room before Daenerys. I don't know how it is, but then she says, "I believe you have a part to play in somebody else." And the somebody else is obviously Jon Snow and the part she has to play. What is this part she has to play? I think it's the Nissa role. That's the part she has to play. I'm sure I missed some things. You know why? Because I'm a human being, and that's what we do. And if I did, please put that in the comments section. Please let me know how you feel about this trailer. And if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this. Please spread this across the realm, and please subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace, and stay sexy.